beautiful day, so I'm going to share my workout with you guys. I'm going to be doing a voiceover for today's workout. I trained legs and it was the first time in weeks where I was able to train with the intensity that I have in the past. I did a couple of mini circuits and it was a really good workout and really hard. I started my workout with a 5-minute walk. I have the treadmill set on incline 10, speed 3.5, and I just walked for 5 minutes to warm up my body. And then I moved on to a couple of exercises on the treadmill to warm up my legs and my glutes. I did a lunge with a knee tuck, I did a lunge with a kick back, and then I also did side to side squats on the treadmill. I had the speed set on 1.5 and the incline was only at 2, and I did each move for a minute. I wanted to show you guys that I do change my shoes. I like to use my old beat up shoes for leg day. I don't know why, but I just feel each movement more. It might be because they're so worn out that I'm really close to the floor, but I do change my shoes. I like to use my running shoes for any cardio that I do, so that's why I am changing shoes before I actually start my leg workout. Right after the cardio warm-up, I moved on to my little activation circuit. So I am using the hip circle in size medium. I did some forward and backward monster walk. I also did some squats and some kickbacks with the band. I did about 20 reps of each. And I think I only did 3 rounds of this. I was going to do 4, but my glutes were fired up by then, so I only did 3 rounds. I started my leg workout with some squats. I really want to focus on building my strength, but not working out in a way where I don't enjoy it. So after every cutting phase, I usually tend to do some sort of strength building phase, but to be honest, I never stick to it because I don't enjoy it. I enjoy circuits and supersets and high intensity workouts. That is why I don't really deadlift or squat or do any powerlifting. But I did start my workout with squats. I did 5 sets of 10 with 95 pounds. I am very weak when it comes to my squats. The next thing on today's workout was a little superset. I did some front squats on the power squat machine. I have about 90 pounds on the machine and the machine is 90 pounds, so it's about 180 pounds, and I supersetted this with some banded straight leg deadlifts, and I did about 30 reps of those, and the squats I only did 12 reps, and I did a total of 5 rounds. After that superset, I did a little circuit. I did curtsy lunges, reverse lunges, sumo jump squats, and kind of like a pulsating jump squat. 20 reps of each, a total of 5 rounds. I am so out of shape when it comes to high intensity workouts. Like, I was dying, but I had so much energy and I feel so good in the gym and so happy because I have all this energy that I just really wanted to push myself. But try this little circuit. It's freaking insane. Your legs and your glutes will be burning. But anyways, I wanted to also let you guys know that for the reverse lunges, a little tip, if you guys don't feel it on your glutes, is to take a longer stride. So whether you're doing walking lunges, reverse lunges, step ups, anything like that, just try to kind of have a longer stride so you target your glutes and not just your quads. This upcoming circuit, I'm using the hip circle, but I'm also using B-Force Band's strength resistance band. So it's the black band that I'm using. And for any of B-Force products, you guys can actually go on their website and get 20% off for the rest of this month if you use my code LadyFit20. I will put all the information on the screen or in the description below, so check it out. But anyways, I did a goblet squat with the band, and let me tell you, this freaking exercise sucked so bad. I felt it immediately in my glutes as soon as I picked up the weight. So I loved it. It's definitely going to be in my leg workouts more often. But I did 10 reps of those, and then I moved on to kind of like a sumo straight leg deadlift using the bands again just to add extra resistance. And then I did kickbacks with the hip circle. If you guys haven't tried cable kickbacks, using a hip circle. I highly suggest you try it. It freaking burns so bad. But I did 15 reps of those, and then I immediately did some plyometrics. I'm trying to do a lot of plyometrics because I'm trying to keep my legs as lean as possible. I mean, I know I'm going to gain weight and I know it's going to go on my legs, but I'm trying to keep them as lean as possible because next time I do compete, if I compete, I want my legs to be a lot leaner. So I did pop squats using the band, and then I also did some jump squats, making sure to do kind of like a kickback so I can target my glutes, and I did 20 reps of those. And all the information for today's workout is going to be in the description below for you guys. And I finished the workout with a very simple superset. I did a reverse lunge with a straight leg deadlift, and I supersetted that with sumo pulsating squats. 20 reps of each, a total of 5 rounds. So photo shoot just got canceled. That means I really don't have to be cutting anymore. I'm just going to try to maintain, and that also means that I am no longer going to be tracking my macros. So I'm going to go back to intuitive eating / common sense eating. A lot of people ask me all the time, how do you go from tracking to intuitive common sense eating? And to be honest, I just stop. I never really let myself get super obsessed and strict with tracking my macros. Even on prep, I was never 100% accurate, and I never starved myself. So it's very easy for me to just stop tracking and just eat the same way without having to log in all my food in a app. And my tip is to just delete whatever you use to track your food. It's going to be very, very hard at first, but to be honest, it's all on how you think, your mindset, and it's basically a habit. If you think about it, tracking your food is a habit. Wanting to, log in whatever food you ate or are going to eat is a habit. If you delete whatever you use and you just kind of break the habit, you will be able to eat without having to log in your food in an app. Most of us, even people who don't track, know what's healthy and what is not. We basically know nutrient dense foods are better for us than junk food and processed products. Now, my opinion is to live a balanced lifestyle. If you don't see yourself eating 100% clean foods, and by clean foods I just mean nutrient dense foods like vegetables, basically a food in its whole form without having to be processed. If you could see yourself eating like that for like the rest of your life, then go ahead and do it. But if you don't, then don't be so strict with yourself. Give yourself flexibility to be able to eat foods that you really enjoy in moderation, and you won't feel like you have to restrict and binge. So that is just basically my opinion. I'm just gonna go back to not tracking. I'm gonna be eating the same way that I've been eating for months because I enjoy what I eat, and I'm also going to be allowing myself to give myself more flexibility on the days where I have my refeeds. So like what I'm basically going to be doing is, I know what I've been eating and the amount of food I've been eating, so I'm pretty aware of the portion sizes that I've been eating. And to be honest, I'm not hungry, so the food that I have been eating has been keeping me full and it has been giving me energy. So I'm just going to be listening to my body, eating the foods that I normally eat. So I'm basically going to be eating the same things: oatmeal, peanut butter, cookie butter, egg whites, chicken, vegetables. Like, I'm going to be eating the same foods. I'm just not going to be tracking everything. Actually, I'm not going to be tracking anything at all, but I am still going to give myself 2 days a week where I eat whatever I want. So if one day I want to go and get a burger with fries, I'm going to go do it. If one day I want to go get pizza with ice cream, I'm going to go do it. I'm just going to live my life and be smart. I don't want to let myself go, and I do want to maintain 125, so I'm not going to go crazy. I did weigh myself this morning and I was 123.8. That means that I am only 3 pounds up from stage weight, but only about a pound from my pre-week, like my pre-peak week weight. So I'm doing pretty good. I did not rebound. I feel really good about my body. I have awesome energy. I'm eating a lot more food and I feel good. So my goal is to basically put away my scale and only step on the scale either once a week or bi-weekly. and just monitor my weight. I'm going to track my progress by how I look and how I feel. I'm going to be focusing on performance goals, so I'm going to be putting all my energy to my training and just killing it and reaching my goals for this summer as far as my running goes. And my physique, I'm just going to make sure to be smart. I don't need to track in order to stay on track. I don't need to know exactly how much protein, carbs, and fats I'm eating in order to stay in the shape that I am right now. I mean, obviously water weight will go up and down depending on what I eat. So some days I might feel a little bit watery, some days I might not, depending on what I eat and what my sodium is like, because if I do go out to eat, I'm obviously going to feel a little bit heavier the next day. But it's all about being happy with how I look no matter what, and that is what I'm going to focus on. Focus on self-love, focus on performance goals. I'm going to focus on enjoying time with my family and my husband and my puppy, and I'm going to enjoy the time that I have with my family in California when I do go visit. I want to enjoy my mom's food in moderation, but I also want to keep my training on check. So it's all a balancing act. And balance is different for everybody. Some people don't like to work out as intense as I do 6 times a week when they don't have a special event to be like lean for. But I personally love training. I love running. I've been running like 3 times this week. Well, I mean, it's not like I've been off prep for a long time, but I've been running a lot more. I've been going on walks. I've been killing my training. I just feel really good. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I am going back to intuitive eating / common sense eating, and I might talk more about it tomorrow, but right now I just wanted to let you guys know that that's the plan. And I'm also going to be sharing my training split with you guys. Truth is, I'm not going to follow any sort of program, not with my diet and not with my training. I really did want to write down a workout program that was focused on strength and then add my runs into it. And I really wanted to focus on having specific running workouts every day or every other day. But to be honest, I suck at following a plan. I'm the type of person that would rather just wake up and do whatever I feel like doing that day. So that is basically what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to make sure that I hit every body part at least once a week, and I'm going to work out the way I want to work out. So a lot of supersets, a lot of drop sets, a lot of high intensity workouts. And I'm also going to be running probably 5 times a week if my body can handle it. I'm going to make sure to do some track workouts because they are my favorite, and I'm going to make sure to do some light running around the neighborhood just to give my body a break from the high intensity track workouts. So I'm just going to be basically doing whatever I want each day, and then I'm going to take my rest day when I need to. So that is the plan, and I'm excited to share this part of my journey with you guys, because if you have followed me for a very long time on my Instagram, then you know that I went years without tracking my food. And I think showing you guys that you guys could stay in shape and not have to track everything you eat is very doable, and it's all in here, and it's all about breaking habits. Like I said, if you want to stop tracking your food, you just have to stop tracking your food. Break the habit, give yourself time to be able to not have to track your food. So if you delete an app, make sure that you don't re-add it to your phone 2 days later because you're freaking out. Just give yourself time. Trust yourself. If you have been tracking for a while, you know what's good and what's not. You know what your body can handle. You should be able to know when you're full, when you're stuffed, when you're hungry, when you're craving, when you have temptations, like all of that, you should be able to know. And if you don't, you can get there. You can listen to your body and learn how to be able to live a healthy lifestyle without having to be obsessive. I'm going to be linking my intuitive eating video down below, so if you guys want to check that out, make sure to go click the link in the description below and watch it. But that's it for this video. I'm going to stop vlogging for today. I am going to pick it up tomorrow. I have a lot of ideas for my channel, so I hope you guys subscribe and enjoy the videos that I'm putting out. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another vlog, because I am daily vlogging. Bye.